This is Fort Worth, Texas. Over there in the distance, you can see downtown. You can see all the tall buildings downtown, about 5-6 miles away. I just thought it was interesting that there's a weeping willow in that backyard. They must have a drip water system on it or something, because weeping willows are not normally found around here. Mostly mesquite trees. And over there is the airport. Just past the rock quarry and the subdivision over there is the airport. And there is downtown. I'm going down this dirt trail here to the railroad track and going to the store, Valero Station over on Longhorn Road. This is an interesting walk. A lot of rocks in the dirt around here. Getting closer and closer to the Rockies. Only 300 miles to the west. So it's going to get more and more rocky and more hilly as I head west. This power line comes from the Comanche Peak power plant, nuclear power plant 50 miles south. They have 2 reactors there. It powers pretty much all of Fort Worth and Dallas. This power line goes to Dallas from Fort Worth. It's a big old power line. There's subdivision on this side and a subdivision on that side. Nice little walk when it's not 105. And when I get down to the railroad tracks, there'll actually be flowers to look at, because we've been getting some rain in the past week. So now all the flowers are blooming, even though the grass is still pretty brown. I'll shoot another video from down there. You can see where the earth has been baked, kind of like you find in the desert. But it's a lot wetter than it has been. Texas has been under the worst drought they've had in 100 years. That rattling noise is my jugs that I carry with me. Got some ice in them. And I guess I'll start this up again when I get down to the railroad track. There's the highway that goes to Dallas. That's Interstate 820. It's the loop that goes around Dallas and Fort Worth. There's some folks down there with horses. They have their agricultural shows here. This is actually Saginaw. It's the town that's north of Fort Worth. And this is the railroad track that goes to the quarry over by Cher's house. It goes all the way to the quarry in that direction. And I'll show you the quarry when I come back. There's some of the flowers. Pretty flowers, yellow flowers. They kind of look like daisies. And it's pretty dry down here. It's been quite the summer, very hot. There was over 3 months of 100-degree days, and everything's dried up because of that. Trees are all wilted and stuff. But we did get some rain recently, and it's filled up some of the lower areas that were dried up completely. not too long ago. And where there's standing water, there's green grass. So there are a few places where the grass is green. Over that direction, there's some lower lands. That's a park where they have soccer fields, baseball fields, the Saginaw Recreation Area. I find it very interesting that Texas has a lot of towns that are same name as towns in other states. There's a Saginaw, Michigan. There's also a Midland, Michigan. There's Midland, Texas, too, to the west of here, between here and New Mexico. And look at the butterflies. They're having a butterfly flying show. There's some water down there. Water and boulders. At nighttime, when I've been through here in the nighttime, hey, there's a mesquite tree. There's been a bunch of frogs down in there singing. That's why I wanted to make this trip in the daytime to film it, and also to show you some of the flowers. When I round the bend up here, there's going to be a whole bunch of them, so I'll come back to this when I round the bend. See the pretty horse? Along the railroad track, there's farmland, and right up here around this bend in the track is where all the flowers are. This is a pretty old railroad track. Been here a long time. There's a lot of rust on the rail, which tells me that there hadn't been a train down here in a while. They're working the other side of the highway now in that quarry, so they don't ship much rock out by rail anymore. See all the rust along the top of that rail? When I first walked this railroad track the first time, there were spider webs hanging across it.